Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Nimithrander, and 5.8 is upon us, meaning that we have new banners, namely Inefa and Seatlolly. And, alongside them, of course, we have the new test runs for both of them. So, we'll do the test run for Seatlolly, and then have a go with Inefa. Curious to see how she actually works. I've been trying to avoid spoilers on this one, but first, let's give Seatlolly a try. Granted, I already have Seatlolly on the main account. On the second, not so much. And for that reason, I will be trying to get Seatlolly for the second account, but here on the main, I will have a go at getting Inefa. Character description. Seatlolly's elemental skill creates an opal shield based on her elemental mastery, dealing cryo damage in an area and restoring Night Soul points. If Seatlolly has at least 50 Night Soul points, she'll continuously consume points to create a frostfall storm that follows the character around and deals damage to surrounding opponents. Her elemental burst creates an ice storm that bombards the area ahead, dealing AoE cryo damage and summoning spirit vessel skulls to nearby opponents that deal AoE cryo damage after a short time. The ice storm and the spirit vessel skulls will restore Night Soul points to Seatlolly. When her elemental skill is active, after nearby party members trigger frozen or melt, the opponent affected by that reaction will have their pyro and hydro res decreased by 20% for 12 seconds. Holding jump will have Seatlolly consume phlogiston to leap even higher. She can expend phlogiston and stamina in midair to launch charged attacks. To facilitate experiencing the character's elemental burst and Night Soul's blessing state, additional elemental orbs will appear in the trial stage, and more objects will provide phlogiston. Indeed.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
A bit unusual considering you're from Natlan, and Yai Publishing House is in Inazuma. Bit of an ordeal just to get to the books, wouldn't it be? But no matter. Oh, looks like they wanted me to do a good jump for those. But a glide will suffice. Alright. Oh, looks like we have some ruined machines to deal with.
Suffer the wrath of Eatfleet!
Ninjutsu! Got a dash.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! Mighty mythical beast!
Kind of annoys me that you literally did not appear until my shield was long gone.
Get to work!
And now you're going to waste it again.
You two! Time to...
Come on out!
At least you won't be slipping away from me.
Many happy returns!
I will say this is doing a very good job selling Ga Ming to me.
Suffer the wrath of
Although that's
Eatfleet!
mostly because I actually know how he works now. Last time I did Seatlolly's trial, I didn't actually know how to play Ga Ming. And for that reason, my damage was subpar, to put it nicely. But now that I do have the swing of him, it's far more impressive. And now we collect our reward. And now for the interesting part. Boom Boom Thunder Wave in Nepha. Gotta say, I much prefer the nom de guerre for Sidlali Obsidian Opal Star. Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue better, but it certainly sounds more respectable. Certainly more mature. But let's see what Nepha's got for us. I wonder, she is another automaton, a bit like Catherine. I wonder how much compatibility there is there. How much redundancy in the parts, I wonder. Character summary. Inefa is an Electro support character who provides protective shields for her teammates and allows them to trigger lunar-charged reactions. Oh, nice little thundercloud effect. That is kinda cool, actually. Literally summoning a dark thundercloud to shoot lightning bolts at enemies repeatedly. That's pretty neat. When Inefa is in the party, when a party member triggers a hydro-electro reaction, it will be converted into the lunar-charged reaction, and a thundercloud will be created. While the thundercloud is active, when enemies are affected by hydro and electro, the thundercloud will release bursts of lightning at them, dealing electro damage. Interesting. Elemental skill. When Inefa uses her elemental skill, she creates a shield and summons the multi-purpose Smart Assistance unit, Brigitte, to perform coordinated attacks against enemies. Oh, so not only does she give us a bonus reaction with lunar charged, but she also does Fischl's job with Oz, too. Okay, that's kind of impressive, actually. But especially depending on how frequently our little assistant buddy, Brigitte, actually performs that attack. Elemental Burst. When Inefa uses her Elemental Burst, she unleashes a rocket punch that deals AoE electro damage and summons the multipurpose Smart Assistant unit Brigitte to perform coordinated attacks against enemies. If Brigitte is already present, Inefa's Elemental Burst will refresh her duration on the field. So she really is the 5-star version of Fischl. Because this is almost exactly what Fischl does. That is interesting. Lunar Charge might finally dethrone Fischl as arguably the best electro support in the game. But we'll see. Oh, and they literally give us Fischl as a bonus. They know what they're doing with that. Kinda like the blue of that cape. Hold on, is her spear actually also a vacuum? Interesting. Okay, let's see.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Oh, and they just deleted them.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75.
Preparing for dust up.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
The very lucky day. Finally, the very... Let me try.
Rain Cutter! Rain outlines your fate.
By royal decree, animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear.
Ultimatum
Nope.
protocol.
And it's over already. Okay. That was interesting. Well, alright then. Inefa sounds like she's actually going to be really good. Mostly because she kind of does what Fischl does. It just depends on how good Lunar Charged actually is. I'll have to do some testing if I can actually get Inefa. And incidentally, that is precisely what we'll be trying to do right now. We don't have that much, alas, in the way of wishes, but I am at around 60 pity at the moment. So, we'll see how my luck holds. I did not get an early 5-star. I was hoping to get a constellation for Mawika, but alas, it simply didn't pan out. But, well, that might have worked out in my favor, considering Inefa might be an excellent addition. But let us see how our luck holds. Would have been fantastic if the very first wish had been Inefa. Oh well. Oh, another tidbit. On the main account, where we are right now, I actually have C6 for Xingqiu Official and Sethos. So if we get any of them, it will mean one more wish for Inefa. Although with how few wishes we've got here, it's entirely possible we won't even get a single 4-star. Would be a bit of an anticlimactic way for this to end, but we shall see. One more. Ooh, 4-star. Who will it be? Yep, Sethos. Alright. As I said, had him at C6 already. Meaning we get one more wish. So, one last try. Oh well. Not too worried about the outcome with this one. As I said, we just hit past 60 pity. Meaning, with Welkin Blessing and all the other events going on now, plus an entire new region to explore and loot, I have no doubt I'll hit soft pity during this banner. Whether I actually get an Inefa, however, a bit more dubious, as I don't have a guarantee. But you'll see. But I'm afraid that's the best we can do on this account, so let's move swiftly along to account number 2. Back in a moment. And we're back, and here in the second account, we sit in the hands of the Animo Archon, and we have a handful more wishes to use. Almost at a full 20. But, well, we'll have to get lucky if we actually want to get Seed Lolly, as here I believe our pity is only in the 30s. So, let's see what happens with a 10 pull. I was so hoping that'd be a gold. Well, let's see who we get. And they wouldn't mind another Xingqiu Official. Sethos is a little bit more situational. Went all the way to pity on this one. Oh, and Yao Yao, surprise. Well, okay then. Wasn't even one of the options, and got Yao Yao. Okay then. That reminds me, when does the shop reset? Oh, another 2 days. Oh well. Well, now, all we have left are singles. 9 of them, but still just singles. So, let's see what happens. Hopefully we'll get a 4-star. But considering how late we got the last 4-star, we may not. So that was wish number 9. Here goes 8. Seven. Will it be lucky number 7? Nope. And again, could be the opposite end. 7 left, or 7th wish. We'll see. Here's 6. Oh, 4-star. So we got an early one. Up and Sethos. And he nets us 1 more wish. And we'll probably need it. Alright. 7 again. No, 6 again. Hmm. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Our very last wish. Can we get a 5-star on either account? And the answer is no. Oh well. Nothing more to do, really. Let's have a gander. We got a constellation for Yao Yao and for Sethos. Sethos we had at C1, so he's now C2. Oh, there's Yao Yao. Had her all the way up to C3. So that's C4 for her. Welcome, if unexpected. And alas, that looks to be everything. Obviously not the way I was hoping this would go, but can't really complain. Didn't have enough to get either to soft pity. So, that went about as well as could be expected. Still disappointing, though. Oh well. If you enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story, and some of my new Warframe content. And, as always, have a good day.